Pirate Ship Mystery. One sunny afternoon, Tash had a brilliant idea. He loved telling spooky stories about ghosts and ghouls hiding around Oban. But this time he wanted to do something even better. He would start his very own ghost tour guide service. He told tales of the haunted teacup that spilled tea on your lap when you weren't looking. But his favorite story was the most famous of all, the ghostly pirate ship. After midnight, Tash whispered. It sails on the calmest seas, glowing in the dark. Many local fishermen have seen it. After a few days, everything was ready. Tash had planned a special ghost tour, and a big group of excited tourists gathered at the harbor late one summer evening. No one noticed the creepy figure in a black hooded robe hiding in the crowd. As always, Hamish was a perfect gentleman, greeting the visitors with a big smile. Before we set sail, I must give you a tour of Tuffy, he said. There are a few special safety items I need to show you. He pointed to my very important plug. This is the SNTBRWAS, Hamish explained. The special not to be removed while at sea plug. It must stay in place at all times. The hooded figure listened very, very closely. When the tour ended, we set sail. The night was clear and calm, perfect for a ghost hunt. Nessie decided to join in the fun too. Then, suddenly, there it was. The ghostly pirate ship appeared on the horizon, glowing like silver in the dark sea. Everyone gasped. Even Tash, who loved ghost stories, could only point with a shaky finger. The ship started to sail away. Fast. We chased after it, but no matter how hard we tried, we couldn't keep up. That's strange, I thought. A sailing ship shouldn't be that fast. Then, just like that, puff. The ghost ship vanished into thin air. The next morning, Rusty the dog spotted something suspicious. A shady-looking figure sneaking away into the shadows. CB, my clever friend, had an idea. I think there's something fishy going on, he whispered. We planned a secret trip to find out the truth. But we weren't alone. The mysterious hooded figure was hiding nearby, listening to every single word. That night, as we sailed out of Oban Harbor, the sneaky stranger stole a small boat and hooked an anchor onto my stern. He was being pulled right behind us like a shadow in the night. The sea was dark and silent. CB used a huge, bright torch to scan the empty waves. Who? Who's the scariest ghost here? CB grinned, shining the torch under his chin and making funny faces. I spotted the ghost ship again. It was shimmering in the distance, its sails sparkling like fairy dust. The hooded figure panicked. He started rowing even faster, trying to stop us from reaching the ship. We were ready to give chase. But wait, the sneaky, hooded figure crept up in the dead of night. With a silent splash, he leaped from his little rowing boat, gripping a bucket in his hands. With one quick hop, plunk! He used it to scramble aboard. What was he up to? We had the ghostly pirate ship trapped. There was no escape. It was completely stuck. The blue sails flapped wildly, and the creaky old ship rocked on the waves. But no matter how hard it tried, there was nowhere left to run. The sneaky stowaway had snuck below deck and was pulling at my plug. Cold, salty sea water rushed in, swirling around my cargo hold. It splashed and splattered, rising higher and higher. My engine thumped and rumbled. Then suddenly, puff! A big cloud of steam burst out as I shook and shivered. I was sinking. The water was creeping up fast. Too fast. Could I escape, or was this the end of my adventure? But just in time, whoosh! Nessie dove beneath the waves and popped up right under me. With a mighty lift, she scooped me onto her back, saving me from the swirling sea just in the nick of time. CB grabbed a big bucket and started scooping water out as fast as he could. Nessie was furious. Her big green eyes narrowed, and she let out a deep, rumbling growl that shook the waves. With me safely back afloat, we turned together to face the ghostly pirate ship. "Enough of your sneaky tricks," I shouted as Nessie rose high above the water, her long neck towering over the ship. The hooded gang rattled their chains and let out eerie wails, but we weren't scared. With a mighty splash of her powerful tail, Nessie sent waves crashing against the ship. "You've met your match, pirates," cried. The battle was on. The hooded gang tried to run, but Rusty the dog jumped onto the ghost ship and tied up the gang. Then the truth was revealed. The ghost ship wasn't a ghost ship at all. It was a motorboat in disguise, and the hooded figure was part of the evil Black Hood gang. They had been stealing the heart and soul of Scotland. Luckily, Nessie pushed their fake ghost ship straight onto the beach, trapping them. Just then, Inspector McVee and his police team arrived on speedboats, helicopters and jet skis. The evil Black Hood gang was caught at last. The heart and soul of Scotland was safe again. As for the real ghosts and pirate ships, well, that's a secret only Nessie, CB, Whitebeard and I know. Can you keep a secret?